Welcome to Ethereum Catalyst Meeting 97. I have shared agenda in chat. The first item listed here is Ethereum network upgrades. We will get into that, but before that, we have one new joiner today, Henry. Henry, and I think I see one more name on the screen, that is Alice. Either of you, if you would like to introduce yourself to the Ethereum Catalyst and rest of the world.
I'm Henry. Just popping in here to help with note taking and excited to be able to help out in that aspect. So, if you guys have any other questions about life and stuff in general, feel free to reach out. But nice to be here.
Hello, my name is Elif, and I'm a technical product manager, and I just want to contribute and help you to improve the Ethereum Foundation. And happy to be here.
Thank you, LA. Thank you, Henry, for joining. Henry, as I can see, you already have filled up the application for Ethereum cat holders. So I'll be adding you to the notes schedule, maybe providing you some access to the channel where note taker interact and be a part of the calendar. Hopefully, from the next Catalyst meeting, that could be your first meeting to take down the note, and from there on, we will make adjustments based on your availability and how you're performing there. So, thank you for joining, and thank you, Alif. I have probably seen you in some of the peak meetings interacting with authors, so it's glad to have you here, and we are so happy to have you on board to be able to provide more information to the committee with your expertise that you bring onto the table.
Thank you.
Starting with agenda item number 1, we have Ethereum network upgrades. As we all know, Shanghai is the next planned upgrade that is expected on Ethereum blockchain. Ethereum cat holders have updated a page for Shanghai there. We have created a dedicated page where people can find information about what's up with Shanghai, which proposals are there, and if there are any important meetings going on that they might be interested to follow along. The upgrade is expected somewhere in 2023. And we have updated the page with CFI proposals, US breakout room meeting recording and notes that happened last Friday. The upgrade checklist is also available, so please check out ethereumcatherders.com/Shanghai_upgrades. And if you have any resources or any information that you would like to be added on the page, either you can make an issue, create an issue there, or make a PR. We just want to have more information available for community to know well in advance what is expected with Shanghai so we can avoid any kind of confusion or rumors that generally flows around any network upgrade. As I mentioned about UF DevNet breakout room, this meeting happened last Friday, and there were discussion around the EVM proposals to be considered for Shanghai upgrade. The general agreement was to have all or none EVM on the next upgrade. The team Epsilon, they are proposed around 5 proposals which are there to improve the current EVM, and the discussion suggests that client team are interested either to have all or none in order to avoid any kind of specs changes recommendation at the last minute. Client teams discussed ephemeral testnet Shandong. So Shandong is a testnet that is started by Ethereum JS team, and it is proposed for Shanghai proposals for now. The version 1 contained only EVM proposals because they were just trying to check out the proposals which were there under CFI. However, the config for V2 is out now, and as per shandong.ethdevops.io, Shandong testnet has been rebooted on Sunday with a new chain ID. The config for testnet has been shared with the EOF meeting last Friday, and we have a list. According to the list, the Shanghai core contains four proposals: EIP 3651, EIP 3855, and EIP 3860, EIP 4895. However, we are expecting the version 2 with four proposals as EIP 3540, EIP 3670, EIP 4200, EIP 4750. There is another proposal which is up in discussion, and that is a big proposal, EIP 4844. So people are planning to have a separate testnet for that because that is going to propose changes to both consensus and execution layer. So probably that will have its own separate testnet. Talking about testnets, there are a couple of public testnets under discussion right now. Garley and Robson. So Team Garley had a community meeting last week, and it was further discussed in all core dev and consensus layer meeting. The present issue with Garley is to have the test ether. It seems the faucets, those are there, are providing very less test ether, and some of the people are trying to trade it. There were people showing up on ECH Discord about trading option of Garley ETH, um, which is not right. We generally believe that test ETH should not be traded. The general recommendation is please do not buy it. App developers are recommended to migrate to Sepolia, as we see Sepolia is there for a longer term. And we hope to have further discussion taking place on upcoming All Core Dev meeting this Thursday. Similarly, we expect to have a discussion around the date for Robson Sunset. So watch out for the next meeting. I think the meeting is planned on Thursday at 1400 UTC. We have also added the link to specs on both EL and CL side. You can find it on Shanghai and Capella, respectively. Any question, comments so far? I know this was just general update, but yes. Okay, in that case, maybe we can move on. The next item here is events and hackathon. I have listed two hackathons here and events, that is ETH India and ETH Denver. If people know about more hackathons, we do have a channel on Ethereum Catalyst Discord. Please share information about any hackathon or event that you are aware of. We will be happy to add it over here and let community people know how to participate and if they are planning to join. Moving on, the next one is a new initiative. The first one here is about sponsoring events and hackathon. I have been considering this thing, like we get to know many people here, many people join Ethereum Catalyst Discord to find a way to be able to contribute to Ethereum community. We are trying to share information every time we get the opportunity to. But I have been considering expanding our support with sponsoring events with small prizes for maybe able to implement any proposal under discussion. I would like to hear thoughts of people here, joined here, like what do they think about encouraging people to maybe able to use the EIPs in hackathons and all, and if they are open to cat herders providing some small bounty for these kind of implementation. I don't see any objection here, it seems. So probably we can further discuss this with teams. I actually got in touch with each global team and came across the template by which they are providing this opportunity to many projects in the ecosystem. They can be able to encourage hackathon participants to be using their product. Similarly, we would like to encourage hackathon participants to be using EIPs, core interface networking, or probably even ERC. That's fine. So this is like if people have strong opinion that we should not do that, then please come forward. Even if not in this meeting, you may reach us on the Discord channel. Otherwise, we will try to move ahead in this direction, and I will continue my discussion with the event organizing team and will update in future Catheters meeting about the progress. Other two are MGD Consensus Fellowship Mentorship. So I have been a part of that. I am currently mentoring three girls there who are participating. I mean, like those are the group assigned. Those are participating in this NGD fellowship program sponsored by Consensus. The next one is the Huddle one. So last week we had a meeting with Huddle team and they gave a demo of how Huddle can be used to organize this kind of meeting, like the current cat herders meeting we are having right now. It seems to be working fine for most of the aspects, though there are a few limitations in terms of like the recording is done only in one form, like we can have only uh, not specific as we have multiple option in Zoom, but that's not a problem for Ethereum cat or this meeting, I believe. Um, yeah, I will be open to other thoughts if people have to share, yeah, good or bad, anything about this particular app. And what do people think generally about having the next meeting with the Huddle app?
Yeah, we should give it a try for next is research meeting.
I'm fine with that also.
Very well. So in that case, what we can do is we can share the meeting link in advance in the agenda. And obviously we'll try to update that on Cat Herders event so people be join the Huddle link instead of the Zoom link that we usually provide. So we can give it a try and obviously we'll try to have a backup in place. So in case anything does not work well, we will have a backup to be uploaded later on. However, my experience is with the test meeting that we have, we should not face any challenges. So thank you. Let's give it a try. The ECH stats, I think it is from the past week. I didn't get a chance to update it. But obviously, we do have link to all social media here. We can have the latest data updated there. I will do that. Next one is ECH website. So we have fixed small bugs which were found with the update of Shanghai page. We have now added L2E button on the home page of ECH website so people can find this L2E app easily. And yes, as I mentioned earlier, we have updated with the resources available for EIP 4844 and breakout room meeting. All these were small bugs fixes, so it was done with one PR. All details are added here. If people find any new resources or anything to be added with Ethereum Caterers website, please create an issue or pull request there. We would like to have Ethereum Caterers website to be useful for community. So any and every information related to upgrade or related to Ethereum in general are welcome to be added there. The next one is ECH engineering. The first one is EIP bot. I can see Jose on the call. Jose, if you would like to share any update on that.
Yes, hello. Hi. I scanned, as I said, the last meeting, the issues list. I found maybe 3 candidates. Now I'm gonna try to talk to the editors to see if they are working on it on them or not, so I can proceed to contribute.
Sounds good. And I think there is a message. Okay, I think it's a general update that I can share that with people. People who may have submitted funding requests for the month of October, all of them have been confirmed as of this morning. I will hopefully be executing all of them right after this meeting. So whoever have submitted the request till yesterday, 7th of November, should be receiving their funds today. And
Thank you.
And the next one is Learn to Earn app. So we have good as well as bad news. Obviously, people are using the app, so we are consuming POAP sooner than the expected timeline, which is a good news, of course. We are happy that people are taking interest in that. But every time reaching out to POAP team seems to be something difficult in terms of like getting the limited number of apps for distribution. So we have decided to come up with our own NFT version of it and deploy it on not maybe on Ethereum in order to save the cost for users who are trying to take these quizzes and get the reward. So we are working on the idea of having the contract deployed on Polygon chain for this app and distribution of NFT. And there is a small deviation from the last meeting. Earlier, we were hoping to have the minting cost be sponsored by Ethereum cat herders, but in order to protect a bot attack or something similar in that direction, we are hoping that we do not sponsor the minting. Let it be by the user who are trying to get the reward at the end of the quiz. For that, we would be needing a multisig for a contract deploying and maybe sending some fund over there so it can be managed. I'm curious to hear what do people think about having this on Polygon chain, the NFT version of it on the Polygon chain, and if there are people interested to be joining that multisig to control the contract part of it.
I have a bit of a conflict of interest. I work for Polygon, so I'm not going to vote on that issue. But if you want me to be on the multi-sig, I will.
Awesome. We were hoping for you to have it in the meeting. We discussed that it would be great to have you. Hopefully, George would be creating a new multisig, and we can have you over there. And I don't know if we need any kind of help. Hopefully not, but yes, if we do, then yeah, good to have you there too. Anyone else from this present group have any thoughts? Yeah, William, sorry.
I mean, I guess I'll play devil's advocate of it, which is why Polygon.
For Ethereum, like earlier we tried to do it with POAP, so that should be free because people can mint it on XI and there are no charges, right? So they can go ahead and do that. But when it comes to Ethereum, it may increase the hesitation of people.
There's a lot of other. No, I understand why not Ethereum mainnet, but you've also got optimism, you've got Arbitrum, you've got a lot of others.
Right. So we did consider optimism and Arbitrum, but the research suggests that people who are taking those quizzes are not well versed with the Web3 and probably throwing them something really advanced in terms of Web2 and like Arbitrum and optimism may be a challenge for them. However, Polygon seems to be a popular option And that was the initial base of consideration. Though we wanted to be closer to Ethereum, so optimism was a good option for us. But yes.
What makes it more complicated to use optimism than Polygon?
I guess popularity is one of the criteria for discussion. But yeah, I'm open to it. Like if people want to have it on optimism, we can do that. We haven't started on it yet.
I mean, again, I am playing devil's advocate. Like I literally work for Polygon, but I figure I should at least make it an open conversation at least.
Right. I am happy that you are bringing this up. It really feels like somehow kind of like we are driving the force here when there are less participants. So this meeting of L3 happens every Monday at 5 p.m. EST time. I know it is a bad time for you, William Shah, but we generally do have recording of it. And yes, we discussed about optimism and arbitrum, but that was the only reason to have Polygon is like it is popular and probably people will be who are using these quizzes will be more familiar with Polygon rather than with optimism and arbitrum. But I know you are a senior member, your advice would be like really welcome. So if you think that we should go with optimism, we can do that.
I mean, I'm fine with it being on Polygon. I just want there to be like I just like wanted to at least pop the question.
No, I don't want to put you on the spot here. Well, thank you so much for having this open conversation. So yeah, okay, let me put it this way. If people think that we should not use Polygon and we should rather use Optimism or Arbitrum, I would like to hear their thoughts. Please share it either on Discord channel or any other communication media of Ethereum Catharsis. We're happy to bring it into active discussion. We do have a channel of Learn to Earn on Ethereum Catharsis Discord, so you can share your thoughts over there too. Otherwise, we will consider Polygon as another best option to get this contract deployed. Right now, out of those 4 quizzes, we have one which is like fully exhausted, that is 0. But for other 3 quizzes, we do have, I think, 40 plus perhaps. So we are hoping that it will be there for some time. So yeah, come forward sooner rather than later. Okay, so that's all on Learn to Earn. Yeah, after the change of this NFT info app thing, we are also hoping to have some new features added to it. So if something comes into mind which you think is missing from the current app or which you think could be useful for any novice user to use our app and be able to learn things faster, we do have a feedback form on the app. Please let us know what improved feature you would like to see so we can have that done. So that's all on Learn to Earn. Anyone has any final question, comment? Very well. Let's move ahead to ECH operations. I don't see VK on call. Let me see if I have. Yes, I think I just received some update from him. So according to his update, EIP 5606 is edited and will go up this Thursday. Grandine is being edited right now for next week. Got a few more videos posted on LensView. And yeah, right now we are sharing these posts on Ethereum Cat Herders YouTube, Ethereum Cat Herders LensView, and Ethereum Cat Herders podcast. You can find all the links on Ethereum Cat Herders website. So don't get confused. Come to Ethereum Cat Herders website. You will find all related links to get all the information. And that's about podcast. Next one is EIPS Insight. The website is still under development. We do not have the perfect data there. However, the homepage turn out to be really good in terms of finding any proposal is way easier than ever. You can do it with the help of author, number, keyword, or anything like that. But we are hoping to make it more advanced in terms of charts. Those are displayed there. According to the EIPS Insight for the month of November, we have one proposal in finalist status, that is EIP 2612. There are two proposals in last call. One is EIP 5757. So this EIP 5757 is a meta EIP coming up from EIP IP meeting discussion that is related to the external link posting in the EIP file, which is stored on Ethereum GitHub repository. This proposal is currently in the last call. So if people have thoughts, feedbacks, please do it as soon as possible. You can find the link to the Fellowship of Ethereum Magician in the proposal to share your feedback over there, or join us on the next EIP meeting. We hope to have this proposal get into final status as early as possible, definitely complying by the last call deadline. And the other proposal in the last call is EIP 5750. So please check out on eips.ethereum.org these proposals and share your thoughts, feedback for the authors to make necessary changes and help push proposals to the final status. There is one proposal in review status, that is EIP 5606, and there are two new drafts added to the repository. The first one is 5573, which is sign in with Ethereum recap extension. So it's an extension of sign in with Ethereum proposal. And the other one is the EIP 5793. That's all on EIP's Insight for November. And the next one here is PEEP and EAP. Oh my God, so many things related to EIP we are doing. I'm so happy to see that. So the next one is PEEP and EAP. In the past 2 weeks, we have published recording of Grandine and 5606, for which we are expecting the podcast version going on live very soon. This Thursday, we'll expect at least one. In the next 2 weeks, we have planned EIP 5646, that is tomorrow, November 9th at 18:30 UTC. And the following week, we have EIP 1153 transient storage opcodes on November 15 at 18:30 UTC. All the information will be shared on ECH Discord general channel. If you want to participate in the meeting and talk to authors directly, you are welcome to do so. We do provide links, but we also provide a form in which we are collecting your questions in case you are not able to make it to the meeting, but you want your questions to be answered by the guest. So check out for the form and try to share your questions, comments and thoughts as well, like if you have any good or bad feedback about this proposal, because everything matters when it comes to standards. So do not hesitate to share your thoughts. The schedule can be found on the link that is added here. So that's all about PEEP and EAP. Any question, comments so far? Okay. The second last item here is meeting notes. So we do have notes for ACD 149, consensus layer meeting 97. I think we all also got the meeting for EIP. Yes. Okay. The one change that we mentioned last time as well, EIP meeting is now at 1500 UTC. People who want to join, please make sure it is 1500 UTC. Do not get confused with the DSC change because we try to keep it a universal time zone for people joining from different part of the world. Other community meeting, 4844 implementation meeting 2 is happening right now as we are having this meeting. And there is EIP editing office hour. So we have added the recording from meeting 5. We are getting very good response to this EIP editing office hour. This meeting is specially designed for new authors who wants to talk to EIP editors directly, learn about the process, and help push the proposal to different statuses. So if you are an author, if you have made any pull request and you do not know how to go from there, you are welcome to join the meeting. You can find the agenda on Ethereum Cat Herder's GitHub on EIP repository. Please add your PR number over there and try to join the meeting. We will be happy to discussing your proposal. Sam Wilson is dedicating this 1 hour as EIP editing office hour. So yeah, that's there for new authors. Thank you, Annette. I can see a comment there. Yes, we would love to have like magicians involved with this, and this is a good concept. We hope it helps people who are trying to join or contribute to Ethereum GitHub repository, like especially the EIP repository, helping us make standards for other app developers. The last item for today is the review outstanding action item. We do have meeting notes available. Please check out the pull request. Number is 324. PR number 324. Check out for meeting notes for ECH meeting 986. And I can't see any open action item there. But thank you, Rory, for submission of the notes. People may follow that. And I think that's it listed for today. As usual, if there is any thought that people would like to share, any plans that we could probably have it in 2023, proposal from anyone that they would like to take a lead of, the platform is open. Please come forward and talk about it. Guys, we need to think something new. 2023 is coming up. We hope that Ethereum Cat Headers continue contributing to Ethereum protocol developers and app developers as well. But if there is something new that could be more useful to encourage more people join the community or maybe able to contribute, please share your thoughts. If not right away, then join our Discord channel and talk about your thoughts over there.
Quick question. Anything that we may believe can contribute from the ECH scope or something specific? I didn't get that very clear.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure if I got your question right, but if that is about like anything specific to ECH, what we can do is, yes, that's what we are talking about. But if you have any thoughts and suggestions that any other group may do, we can probably communicate it to the team.
No, that's fine. Got it. Thank you.
Awesome. All right. I think that is all from the items listed here. Thank you all for joining us here. I hope to see you all in 2 weeks and we can keep chatting on the Discord. Thank you, everyone. Have a good one.
Thank you, Pooja. Thank you, everyone.
Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice to be here. Thank you.
Thank you.